Hey you guys, this is your girl Elijah, and today you don't fit in because you don't. You ain't supposed to. I'm gonna be looking at my notes because this is like a sore, like an open wound. I don't want to speak out of like hurt and pain and blah 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 blah. We're gonna speak from the notes. Let's state the obvious. You don't fit in because you don't. You're not of the world. You just live in it. You don't fit in because you're not supposed to. It's difficult being set apart. I'm not talking about being set apart like the Goths. You know, they set apart from like, the rest. But the Goths have their Goth. They have their community. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like the trans. The trans, they got their community. Where your community at? What you searching YouTube, trying to find your preacher, your pastor to give you that word to help you digest what's going on in life? You don't fit in because you're not supposed to. You're not of the world. You just live in it. It's difficult being set apart. But here's a good thing. Since you're set apart, you have all the time to get intimate with the Lord. Okay? Getting intimate with the Lord helps you clear your mind about your direction in life. And let me tell you, when you get that clear direction in your life, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Just because it's good, just because that's the right way, don't mean it's going to be easy. Just because it's good, don't mean it's easy. Just because it's good, don't mean it's easy to obtain it. Okay? Like us trying to go to heaven. Having all of this on this earth been like very hard. You're just like, bro, how many character developments do I need? Okay? Control what you can and trust God with the rest. Alright? Let me tell you about Lord dropping a word in my spirit. He said, stop the nuance. And I was like, what is nuance? Is it a similarity to nuisance? And I looked up the word, and this is what I got. And all it talks about is the difference. And I was like, what does that mean? What are we talking about, Lord? I go to sleep, wake up, think about it. Boom. Ask my ChatGPT. Can you tell me what nuance means as a person? And he says this.
Nuance, when applied to a person, refers to their ability to recognize, express, or appreciate subtle differences, complexities, or layers in thoughts, emotions, or situations. A nuanced person tends to think deeply. They don't see things as black and white, but consider shades of gray and context. Communicate with precision. Their language or expressions often capture the fine distinctions others might miss. Show empathy. They understand that people and emotions are complex, allowing them to connect more meaningfully. Make balanced decisions. They weigh multiple perspectives rather than rushing to judgment. Being nuanced often reflects a level of maturity, wisdom, and a refined understanding of the world.
So then I say, the Lord was saying, stop the nuance. What could that mean? Stop caring so much about the people that rather be in love with the world instead of standing righteously? Doesn't it sound like I already knew what I was talking about after I got that definition? I just wanted confirmation. I think we need to stop doing that as women. We need to stop wanting confirmation as we already get the answer. But
It sounds like the Lord may be guiding you to let go of overcomplicating things or worrying about those who are not prioritizing a righteous path. Stop the nuance could mean to simplify your focus. Stop being overly concerned with the small details or trying to adapt to those who aren't aligned with godly values. Instead, focus on standing firmly in your faith and living in obedience to God. This could be His way of reminding you to prioritize Him and your walk with Him over trying to navigate the complexities of others' choices or conforming to the world's standards. In essence, don't let your energy or peace be drained by things or people that aren't aligned with His will for you. Trust in His guidance and stay centered in what you know is righteous and true.
so as a compounding message, stop the nuance and you don't fit in because you don't. You're sitting here trying to have your ears open to everybody's opinion on the way that you live your life. Essentially, possibly, we don't know. Maybe you used to. Don't go back to that. Stop that nuance, okay? Just because you're You're a good person doesn't mean that you should allow people to run over you, right? Especially people that don't open a Bible. You can't have them telling you what they think. You sitting here trying to live righteously as these people lie for a living. Never die to themselves for a living. And stand in their sin and they say, don't judge me for a living, okay? Over here, if you're watching this video with you as well, we trying to stand righteously. We want our spot in heaven, okay? We know it's there. We gotta get there. While we being here, we have to hold ourselves responsible, okay? We can't just try to bypass different sins because everybody do it, so what? Okay, everybody's not going to heaven either. And do you want to be one, or you don't fit in because you don't? Stop the nuance. Stop caring so much. You're a good person. You have a good heart. Some things you can't do. They hung Jesus up when he came down here just to be good, just to be the righteous one. Jesus couldn't save them. Even to this day, Jesus can't save them because they don't want to be saved. All right? Stop it. Some things is just out of your hands. For that person or for that situation, just say a little prayer and take it out your hands. Do what you can, trust God with the rest. And last thing, it should be a big fat relief that at least the Lord can come and talk to you. It should be a big fat relief to know that the Lord talks to you, sends you signs, sends you messages. That should be a big fat relief. He like trusting you a little bit. He's speaking to you. He's speaking to you? Are you not relieved? Wow, my spot in heaven must be confirmed. I need to get there type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Alright, very short, very sweet, very straight to the point. Everybody raise your hand if you've been out here just being so good, so open to everybody and they negativity and they not even open to your goodness. And you've been out here hurt for no reason because these people don't know no better, or they do know better and they don't want to know no better. Stop the nuance. These people have given you, they've given you all the proof that you needed. They don't want to be who you want them to be, who you see their potential to be. They don't want to be that. It's not your duty to do so. You got your plans from the Lord. Just see it out. Just see it through. Pretty sure that the Lord made this way for you because you will be calling in the lost sheep that way. You can't do it your way. Listen, if you've done it your way, I bet you was arguing, crying, fighting, all because you wanted to like come to an agreement with this situation. It ain't your job. It ain't your duty. Okay, stop the nuance. Stop caring so much. Send a prayer and keep going about your business. You don't fit in because you ain't supposed to. You're not of the world.